Hi there, Dr. Vicki Lemper here with the Shift Happens channel. Today, we're going to talk about manifesting your desires. And I've had this come up an awful lot in my coaching conversations. They always ask, should I just be manifesting or focusing on one desire? And we're going to get to that, and it's all going to come together because so often people come to me in a state that's a little, they want it, they desire it, and they want it so bad that they get beyond themselves. And so I'm going to suggest a few things in this video for you that might help you, especially when you're almost in that desperate need of having your desire manifest in the 3D. And we're going to get to that and more. Before we do, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. In fact, comment in the comments, I am remaining in God's love. All right, I am remaining in God's love. And you're going to figure out why that is by the end of this video. And of course, if you need coaching, and if you want coaching that helps you to really, I'm going to be objective and hold you accountable. But that's how we get to the bottom of things. All right. shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. All right. So again, if you enjoy manifesting and having fun and being light about it, this is the place to be. So let's get into it. So people ask me, do you manifest all your desires at once? Should I just focus on my SP, or should I just focus on money, the house, the car? What is it? And everybody's a little bit different, but by and large, in general, I always suggest go ahead and focus on all things. Now, in particular, there's always a couple of big things that are really at the forefront, right? And you can absolutely take the time to really focus on all of them. But I want to caution you because, again, people come because they are in need and they're desperate. But here's the thing. If you're in that desperate need, I will definitely tell you to just subside that first big need one, the big desire that you're like, it's normally with the SP, right? Because we get all excited. We're like, oh my God, I really want this. And this is what's happening in the 3D. And oh my gosh. And all these stories just unravel and they just come flooding to me. And I just sit back and listen to them. But here's the thing is that I'm going to hold you accountable because that's the old story. You have to shed that old story. And sometimes when you're in that desperate need, I will suggest to you, you know what, kind of put it away. Let's focus on other areas. And a lot of times I will direct you to your body. Let's get some time outside. Let's get with nature. Let's calm our mind and calm our body. Because sometimes you don't even know how frantic you are and how many stories are just constantly revolving in your head. And the more you think about that story, the more you're going to see it in the 3D. 3D is going to mirror that to you. So then you're like, see, there it is, there it is. And we need to just take a step back, relax, and we're going to focus on your body, mind, and spirit. And we're going to focus on some other desires. Like, let's look at money. Let's look at how we can, or develop friendships, or develop something outside of that SP, or whatever it is. Maybe it's money that you're struggling with. We're going to take a look at that's I say secondary, but so often you come to me with like one major desire, right? And so if you're really kind of caught up in all those stories, take a breather, look at other things, and go and fill your bucket with you. And it always goes back to accepting yourself as that self-concept of accepting yourself as that God source. And really, truly trusting the process and believing that it works, right? Because it is working all the time. You can see the evidence. But I even just manifesting, even if it's good evidence, I caution you on truly looking at it. Accept it, but don't linger on it. Accept the good, but don't linger on the 3D, evidence. Accept the negative, unwanted 3D evidence, but don't linger there so often, right? And always direct it back to that self-concept. Go back to that self-concept of who you are. You are source. Source works through you as you. You are part of God, right? And that's the ultimate power. And that's the power. Let that juice you up, so to speak, give you the energy. Tap into that energy versus the 3D, oh my gosh, my logical mind is going to expect this and this and that, you know? That's puny, small, icky, right? We need to go back to our real true power source, right? And so when you get caught up in those stories and that old self, I often tell you, let's just get off the topic and let's get our body, start exercising, start getting some nourishing food in you, drink plenty of water. All of that actually really makes a big difference because it gets you outside of yourself, gets you back into yourself with your natural endorphins pumping and going through. And then just kind of get yourself, your body is the light detector. It will always, reveal how you're feeling. And sometimes we don't even know. I catch myself driving daily. I'm like, every stoplight, I'm like, I clench my jaw. I'm like, just relax and know it's all taken care of. Relax and know it's all taken care of. All these simple little mantras in the moment will help you to get off that topic and go right back into your soul self. That true self-awareness. That awareness is God. And when you go back to that and just say, God's got this. I'm good. All I have to do is stay in the moment and remember who I am. So getting back to the manifesting all my desires, when you are in that habit and you're really intentionally focusing on being in the moment and remembering who you are in the midst, in traffic, that's an easy one. People flip you off and you want to go and you catch yourself. You're like, much love to you. Peace and love to you. I've got this. I am my God source. I'm good, right? That's when you can start focusing on your big desire. I say big desire, the one that is really at the forefront of what you want, right? And so when you feel your body calming down, that is exactly the time. And really, when I say focusing on it, be playful. Don't be like, okay, I got to focus. Remember, it's noon. Now I got to focus on blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no. Just have fun with it. Focus like as if you are that person that has all that. What would it feel like, right? And so be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. When you get in that panic mode, you question everything. And you're like, this doesn't work. Well, it is working because you're seeing the evidence of it working, because that's your story. That's the old self. And so if you're caught up in that 3D world where it's like, oh my gosh, this isn't working, I'm panicked, I can't, you don't even realize that your body is just tense. So I'm going to tell you to get off the subject, reset, get back into your God self, that soul to soul. Imagine yourself soul to soul with your God, with your God, whatever, and feel yourself into that. That's a powerful source, and that's a powerful place to be. So that is your power stance, your power state, is always being in the moment and remembering who you are, and that loving source of God is what's fueling you. And then you don't question. You're in faith. You're trusting the process. You're knowing in faith that love is coming to you, through you, as you, and nothing can go wrong with that. And so that's kind of how I will help you guide. It's just different levels. It depends on where you're at. Do you manifest and focus on all desires? It really depends on your state. If your dominant state is in panic, desperation, and need, no. We're going to get you off topic, and we're going to get you back to your body, back to your basic acceptance of your flow of the love of God going through you. So I know this helps someone. So in the comments, I'm looking at my notes. In the comments, say, I am remaining in God's love. What a great place to be in, right? That's manifesting right there. When you are in God's love, you can have and be and do all you desire, and it comes to you really quick. If you want coaching and help with that, I will help you with that, but I'm going to hold you accountable, right? We're going to get serious, and we're going to get honest with ourselves. Go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get this community going. I learn from you just as much as you learn from me. I so appreciate you. Till next time, bye-bye.